realistically, let's say they are picking at 3, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I would argue Jabari Smith goes off the board first. I think he's that guy.
He's not gonna get down to 3.
He's not falling to 3. I think of the prospects, a guy that could fall to 3 is Paolo Banchero or Chet Holmgren. Possibly Jaden Ivey. I'm not the biggest fan, but that's regardless of the point. Who are you taking at 3 that's the best fit for this basketball team and you believe has the highest ceiling?
Yeah, in my personal opinion, if Chet Holmgren's on the board, if Chet and Paolo are still on the board, I'm taking Chet Holmgren because of the fact that his defensive game is not a question. You know that he can play on both ends of the court. He shot 70% from inside the interior in college. He shot 50% from the field, 40% from beyond the arc. The guy is absolutely special. I think Chet has the highest ceiling of anyone. I also really like Paolo Banchero as well. He might have the best offensive game of anybody that would come into the league. However, I do have questions about his mental approach to the game, specifically on the defensive end. I mean, answer me this, Adam. Where the hell was Paolo Banchero before March? I mean, the guy was playing at Duke. He was playing in key games. I couldn't tell you almost anything that he did before then. So for me, I don't want another player like Andre Drummond. We have to question if he's going to go out there every single night and if he's there ready to compete and doing the things that it takes for this team to win. So really, I don't think you can go wrong with any of those top guys. But personally, I think if he's available, I think Chet Holmgren is the guy.
6'5", 275, can line up in multiple positions. And in your words, a draft class that doesn't have a clear number 1, why wouldn't you take a chance? Why wouldn't Jacksonville do it? Now, as a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, would I be upset personally? I would question it. I want an offensive tackle. Like, I do. And if we can trade back, that's what I would like. If I'm a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, that's what I want. I want to trade back or I want the tackle. Why? Give Trevor Lawrence every opportunity to succeed, because if he works out in the NFL, I don't need anything. We'll be okay. Like, I can figure it all out later. Get the quarterback right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I'm a Detroit Lions fan, I have a bridge quarterback. I'm in no rush for a quarterback technically right now. It's not the end of the world if I don't draft one this year. And I've been saying draft the cocaine. And cocaine is 2 things really in this league. It's edge and the quarterback. And if they want to get a quarterback at 32, 2, or 34, I mean, we're going to have a totally different conversation after the draft, but I can understand why at least. And I can understand why if they go with Kayvon Thibodeau, Aidan Hutchinson, or Trayvon Walker. I can understand why. If they don't hit, that's a different conversation. But to sit here and act like these picks are atrocious or they're not the right picks.
Yeah.
Unless you have hindsight vision.
Right.
I'm not sure what to tell you this morning.
You can see into the future.
So, yeah, I'm feeling good about Hutchinson falling to number 2. And I'm starting to like the idea. Of course, I'd love for Jacksonville to take Trayvon Walker at number 1 overall. Good.
I'm here for it.
And if they take Aidan, good. That's fine. Like, no matter what happens, whoever is selected number 1 overall, the Detroit Lions will have a selection between Kayvon Thibodeau, Trayvon Walker, and Aidan Hutchinson.
Yeah.
No matter what, they will have a choice of the 3, unless one of them is taken number 1 overall. And if one of them is taken number 1 overall, guess what? They have a selection of the other 2. You're going to be fine, Detroit. Snort the coke, do the cocaine, and more importantly, draft the cocaine. This is not hard. Holy hell. The 7th highest paid position in football in regards to the top 10 players by position is the safety position, making $14.4 million on average in the top 10. Meaning you're drafting a rookie, number 2 overall, to pay him almost $10 million a year, 4 off of the average for a top 10 player. For a rookie for the next 4 years. And then you're going to pay much more than that for the 5th year option. The math makes sense there. Let me tell you why Kyle Hamilton doesn't make any sense. At number 2, I don't care where. 1, your team is not ready for Kyle Hamilton. For Kyle Hamilton to be successful, don't listen to these idiots across social media, especially these Lion fanboys that will come out with reasons why Kyle Hamilton's a great pick. He's not. Let me tell you why. You don't have a pass rush. And if you can't get to the quarterback, you can't actually expect a corner or a safety to cover most of the field for 6, 7, 8 seconds. That's not going to happen. Number 2, edge rushers are more important than safeties. I'll say it again. Edge rushers are more important than safeties, especially in today's NFL. I'm feeling really good about this. Yeah, guys, Benny Blades, I don't know why the hell that didn't even cross my mind, but thank you for that. Quandre Diggs was all about it on Twitter. Yeah, look, I think DeShon Elliott's a good fit. I really do. I think that's a guy that's going to play well alongside Tracy Walker. I still think the Lions are going to grab a safety, but you're looking at pick 66 or 97 for when they actually do it. Boy, another 1-year deal. Out of all the free agents Brad Holmes has ever signed, only one of them have had a deal longer than 1 year, and that's Jamal Williams. He had a 2-year deal. Brad Holmes he understands the assignment. He understands what he walked into. He understands what he needs to do to fix the salary cap. He understands what he needs to do to fill voids in the roster. I'm feeling good about it. I really am. This is the kind of signing where, you know what, you're weeks before the draft, you're like, man, thank God I don't have to deal with stupid people anymore. I don't have to acknowledge them on Twitter. I don't have to acknowledge them anywhere in the world. I really don't. These people, Compton, he can play in the box. He can line up in the top. He can get to the quarterback. Take him number 2 overall. I don't believe that the Eagles has in the draft class. There's a big difference between number 1 and number 10. I don't have to
Who
talk
are
to
you
these
trying
people.
to sound like right now?
I don't have to talk to these people. It's not.
I wonder that every
to
time.
To be fair, that's not
actually.
one specific person. That is my interpretation of the stupid people that talk like this. Anyways.